good moment. Thank you for joining me. I'm Julie Ling, and this is the Voice of Wonder. I'm so happy you're here. So today is all about the heart again. And I just had the thought as I was beginning, there's this famous line, love thy neighbor as thyself. And a lot of us have a really hard time loving ourselves. We've been taught it's selfish or arrogant, or that if we do, we're too big for our britches. And yet it's really hard to offer anyone else what we're not willing to receive ourselves. So today, I invite you to drop into a tiny bit more of that. Even if it's one IV drip more of love for yourself. Silence my phone so it doesn't go off, because it could. There. And I invite you to let yourself settle into this moment, this now here that will never come again. Feeling your feet supported by the floor and by the earth underneath. Feeling your butt resting in the chair. Feeling your shoulders supported. Noticing that you are being breathed once again without having to pay it any intention or attention to do anything. You are already being breathed. You must be lovable because the most sacred thing is already here for you without your lifting a finger, whether you do or not. And as you bring your attention to your breath, noticing how it deepens and softens, how you settle a little more into the comfort of your own body, the singing bowl of your hips, feeling it vibrating just a little bit more, like a welcome. You settling in, you coming in, me closing my flute. Oops. Just feeling that and settling in, even if there are whoopses, even if there are things that are uncomfortable. This place inside your body is here to hold you. Noticing the more you settle in, the safer you feel. And just settling in as the flute brings you more into your body and opens your heart. And bringing your awareness into your heart. Just noticing how it feels right now in this moment. Is it soft? Is it bright? Does it feel spacious or tight? Is it open or closed? What would it love from you? What would you love from it? Maybe your heart is opening its arms to hold you. Maybe you are opening your arms to hold your heart. Maybe both are true. And simply noticing as you drop in, this little more softening here. And imagining a drip, just a tiny drip of golden, creamy colored light that's thick and viscous, like the custard that they pour over desserts in Great Britain. And this IV is somewhere above your head in the heavens, in the cosmos, wherever you imagine, and it's very slowly, you can see it and feel it and watch it falling down from somewhere far, far away and getting closer and closer and coming down through the atmosphere softly and down, and now it's 66 feet above your head, 6 feet above your head, and very softly and soothingly it's coming down through your crown, through your third eye. You can taste it on your tongue, through your throat, and into your heart. And in your heart it pools and fills your heart with this warm, golden, creamy custard. It's sweet. It's soothing. You feel your shoulders drop. Your whole body relax. And it fills your heart. Whatever color it was softens or brightens or deepens. And you can feel it expanding as if your heart were a pool, and it's filling up with this warm, soft custard light. Any frozen places, any stuck places, any hard places, any walls you'd put up that are ready now to be dissolved. They might be sharp and jagged. They might be hard like bricks. They're just softening. They're softening in this beautiful energy. I'm hearing Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Feeling those things soften and ease and just dissolving into this pool of creamy golden custard light love. That's just for you. Your drop is different than anyone else's, than mine, than theirs. It's just for you. Can you drink this in? Noticing how soft your heart is, how easy and warm and comforted it feels, and how you feel, and noticing how with this beautiful energy your heart is getting bigger, as if somehow there was a part of you that was like the Grinch who stole Christmas, whose heart is softening and is becoming bigger than it ever was before. Not too big, not uncomfortably big, but bigger, just enough bigger that you fit inside of it. All of you fits inside this beautiful heart of yours that's expanded with wonder, with joy, with beauty, with this soft love. And drinking that in, feeling it all around you, feeling it vibrating in the singing bowl of your hips. And taking in a deep breath and breathing in this beautiful soft energy. Feeling it all around you and you held. Notice how it expands and holds your home. How it expands and holds your neighborhood. All held inside this beautiful energy of love. And imagine now, just for a little moment, something someone said that didn't land well for you. And notice the sharpness or the ouch of that, and how this beautiful light, this soft, warm light, simply loves it, loves you inside of it, and it dissolves inside your heart, inside this loving energy. Just sitting with that and noticing that your heart, your own love, is big enough, is powerful enough to hold whatever comes up, and you with it, and dissolve it. Noticing how that feels. To know that your heart is so beautiful, powerful, strong, capable, and not the strength that is hard and harsh with an edge, but the strength that is soft and holds all things. Many years ago, about 30 years ago or more, when I was learning about plant spirits, I remember just sitting with the plant plantain, which most people rip out as a weed. And plantain's very different because instead of having a leaf with a spine and veins that come out, she has 5 veins that come up, and then the membranes come off of that. And she said, I am so soothing because I have open hands. I hold everything with love. I think of her as the lady of the open hands. And our hearts are like this. When we allow them to hold everything with open hands, with love. And I invite you to just rest in that feeling, noticing whatever comes up in you, any thought of self-judgment, any memory of anything that felt crunchy or crispy, that your heart can and will and does, if you let it, if you bring your awareness to it, hold it in this soft energy of open hands that creates everything with love, with a breath of kindness, separates the wheat from the chaff and blows the rest away. Just being with that in this moment. Just feeling this part of you that holds everything that you are, even the parts that you don't like, even the parts that you wish you could hide, even the parts that you're embarrassed for anyone to ever see. This part of you loves every inch, every ounce, every molecule, every cell, bathes it all, whether you let it or not, with this beautiful, soft, creamy, golden, custard love. And as you move through your day, I invite you to simply return to this awareness that you are already loved. There is a part of you that loves and adores every last inch of you. Every cell, whether it's a fatty cell or a lean cell, whether it's your spleen or your belly or your heart or your little toe or your big toe or your right elbow, that all of you is already loved. And you can rest in this one drop of divine love that poured into you, this one drop today. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will send us off with a little more flute.